Hey guys, for your third activity, you are going to be working on describing and using our senses to describe something. So as I'm going to read something to you, and as I do that, I want you to be listening to the words and be listening for how this person is describing the object. In this case, it's the orange. And you're going to be focusing on what it looks like. So what do you see with your eyes? What it sounds like. What could an orange sound like? What would it smell like? So using our nose, what would it smell like? What would it taste like? So when we put it in our mouth, what does it taste like? And then finally, when you touch it with your hands, what does it feel like? So listen as I am reading this, and I want you to think about which description that they use and which one matches up with looks, sounds, smells, taste, and feels. Julian places his lunchbox on the table. He knows what's inside because it smells sweet and fruity already. He reaches in and it feels round and bumpy on the outside. He takes a peek. It looks like a shiny ball. Slowly, he tears away the cool skin and pulls apart each soft, smooth section. A tiny drop squirts out and lands on his arm. It feels like a cold raindrop. He takes a bite. It tastes sweet and tangy. I love oranges, Julian exclaims. So as we were reading that, we can find out what Julian thinks about the oranges. So at first, he is noticing the smell. He says it smells sweet and fruity. Then we can see that he is looking and using his sense of touch or his feelings. So he says he reaches in and he feels round. So he describes that it's round and bumpy. He also says that it is cool when the rain or when it squirts out and there's a cold raindrop. So we're getting what it feels like. Then he goes on to use his sense of sight, or he looks at it and he can see that it is like a shiny ball. And he can also see, it's not in the text, but that it's orange. He goes on to say that he tastes it and that it tastes sweet and tangy. Now, in this section, he didn't put anything in there about the sound of an orange. Typically, when we describe an orange, we're not going to use sound because oranges don't make a sound. You are going to be thinking about an object around your house. So it can be anything that you have around your house and you can pick it up. You're going to show it in your video and you are going to describe it using your sense of sight, hearing, smell, taste, and touch. So what does it look like? What does it sound like? What does it smell like? What does it taste like? What does it feel like? So some ways that you can describe your object is to say, my object feels, and then describe it. My object looks, and then describe it. My object tastes, and then describe it. My object smells, and then describe how it smells. Now, just like with the orange, there was no sound. Guys, please do not taste your dog. Your dog should not have a taste. If you choose to do your dog, please don't taste it. I promise you, it's not going to be very good. You're going to record your response on a Flipgrid and submit it to me. If you have any questions, let me know.